I don't have any inside information from OPM. I don't have any inside information from the unions. I have been a former OPM employee for a number of years. I was a government employee for a number of years. I started and ran a federal government training, publishing, temporary services contract for the government for a number of years. And I gradually, over the various viewpoints, had very good experiences with the government, both as an employee and as a contractor. Generally, when the government talks to its employees and said, this is what's going to happen, it did. There may be some misunderstandings, but by and large, I was always treated, and my colleagues always seemed to be treated very fairly by the government. I have no reason to think that's changed. I suppose if I was still working for the government and I felt, as some of these people do, that they're lying to me, they're tricking us, they're not treating us fairly, they're going to make us or try to make us take this deferred resignation, and then they're going to stick it to us later. If that's how I felt, I would probably take the offer, leave, get another job, if that's what I wanted to do, unless I was eligible to retire. Because you don't want to work for a company or an organization, the government in this case, that you don't respect, that you think doesn't respect you, because you're not going to be happy, you're not going to be productive, and probably the management doesn't want you there if that's how you feel. On the other hand, it seems like a pretty good offer. You're getting potentially 8 months of salary. You can take a vacation, go on a dream trip, stay at home and watch The View if you want to do that. That's what the guidance says. I have no reason to think it's not true. However, it's a complex process. By that, I mean everybody's different. Your situation is going to be different than your colleagues. You may be younger, you may be older, you may be eligible to retire, you may be 20 or 30 years away from retirement. You may have invested in the TSP, maybe you're one of the TSP millionaires. Maybe you're just starting out, you have a family, new child, new children, money's really tight, you don't want to take a chance, you can't get a job. Those are the kind of factors you want to consider. It's complex enough. And FedSmith is not a financial advisor. We will not tell you what to do. There are financial advisors you can sit down with that would help guide you through and make suggestions you can accept or reject, and try to give you a good feel for what your financial situation will be. And should you consider carrying on in your federal career, or should you leave and take up another career? Or, as some people have said, just go into retirement.